Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen. We talking practice.
Hey, this is Matthew Harvey at the 12 o'clock siren, recording live at the 903 Broadband Studios at Cowboy Corner on the southeast side of the downtown Leonard Square. On my left hand is James. I'm mad we didn't get a picture, Hartley.
I am mad we didn't get a picture with Houston Nutt. That's terrible.
We let him walk right out of here without getting a picture of him.
That's awful.
With us on the backdrop.
There's going to be some photoshopping, I think.
We're going to have to.
We got to.
Yep.
Well, I thought it was a good episode.
Yeah.
It was a really good
enjoyed
episode.
it. That was fun.
It was. It
With the exception of one thing.
yeah, Jason's not here.
Yeah.
We hate that.
This was a rather big-name guest that had a schedule to keep, as you might imagine. And Jason was involved in a tragic, not tragic, I guess, but an unfortunate as well.
Unfortunate,
what I meant to say. Accident, rear-ending, I guess.
That was, man. And I know this out of all of us, we were all looking forward to this interview, but I think Jason is a little bit more of a sports fan than
we certainly missed him in his perspective.
Yeah, and I think he was probably sad to miss it. Haven't talked to him yet, but I'm sure we
understand he's all right.
Yeah, he is all
him
right.
And all involved are okay.
Yep.
But it certainly tied him up for the time being, and he couldn't make it. So
yeah,
that's unfortunate. I got a little nervous. I'm not going to lie.
Well, I mean, he's a CBS analyst for college football, and he goes up there. I mean, that's what he does. Like, this dude knows Jerry Jones. He still talks to Darren McFadden. They lives right down the road from him.
There was a few names being dropped.
Yeah, casually by him because it's just his normal.
Yeah.
You know, and we're like, these are people that we'd get autographs if we saw them.
So we're really happy that he came in.
We are. Very good snag by you, Matthew.
Yeah, very. He's a humble guy too.
Very humble, very easy to talk to. I mean, me as a casual sports fan, he was able to take some of my.
He certainly entertained our
questions,
our shortcomings.
Actually, gave us a little bit of gave us some props a little bit.
We did ask how we mounted but added up to other podcasts. Amounted. That's probably what I was going for there.
And he did. He said, "Oh, y'all had better questions." So, Jason, thanks for some of the questions that you sent in. That was
might have saved us both.
Might have, because it would have been talking about the weather or something prior to.
I was probably deer in the headlights a couple times just because I'm a quiet sports guy.
So with Darren McFadden in the backfield, does he hit home runs? You know? Well, what else we got to talk about? I mean, we just had a Trump a president acquitted in the Senate. There's the coronavirus.
He quit?
Yeah.
He did quitted?
Yeah, he did. He quitted.
Oh.
Acquitted in the Senate. We've got the coronavirus that's just wiping people out left and right. Australia burned down not too long ago. The world's going to hell.
Yep.
Seems like.
Going somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you have the coronavirus?
I got the Coors Light virus.
Coors Light virus. Yeah. Cool. I got the Abita virus.
No. How about, what was it, Sunday for the Super Bowl? It was 80 degrees. Beautiful, and now it's freezing.
I washed my Jeep.
Did you?
Yeah.
Like
hand washed
shorts
it.
And flip-flops?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That is awesome. And now it's not.
2 days later, it's sleeting and trying to snow.
Trying to snow.
Otherwise, just being cold.
Trying to ruin my day.
Yep, it's done that.
My poor kids. I really, during times like this, I feel bad for the kids, but I really feel bad for the teachers.
Yeah.
Because they don't get to go outside and do all those things, and they got all them kids, man.
Yeah.
Probably not a good look up there.
No.
We
got a deer feeder.
You did get a deer feeder. I saw a picture.
Have I told you about it?
Well, tell our listeners.
So I put a little deer feeder in our backyard. My wife wanted a deer feeder. And, loaded it up with a couple bags. Put a little trail cam out there. And this thing is probably 30 feet from the house.
Yeah.
I'm getting some action.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I was really shocked.
Pretty soon you're going to have Bambi coming up as a pet.
I've got a little Bambi.
Yeah.
We call her Doe.
Man, I'm just glad Walker doesn't go out there much because he'll be like, "Can we shoot it?"
Right. Yeah.
That's his thing. He wants to deer hunt.
Do you do a good Walker voice?
I try, but I don't know. You know what's funny? When he was he talked really early, I guess, having like an older brother or whatever helped with that. But we moved back from Denton. We were living with my parents for a while we got situated, and his pack and play was at the foot of the bed. And we would wake up every morning about 6 o'clock, like, from a dead sleep, and he's standing up looking at us going, "Hey, hey, mama, daddy, hey." That's how he talked. He was like, I don't know, 8 months old or something. I don't know how old he was, but it was young,
That's funny.
Yeah. He's got that little smoker's voice. Paul Malls.
Yeah,
He'll do it every time.
Candy cigarettes.
Well, yeah, sure.
Maybe.
Candy cigarettes.
Maybe. Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Patrick
that happened.
Mahomes. That did happen.
KC Mo.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
It
enjoy
was. I did enjoy it. I'm glad it wasn't a blowout.
Yeah.
It was exciting, kind of right up till the end, really. So, again, as a casual fan, I didn't really have
evenly matched teams as well.
Yeah, I think so. And I didn't really have a dog in the fight. Like I said to Coach Nutt, the '90s rivalry with the Niners, and then Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes being a Texas boy, I had to pull for the Chiefs, but I didn't really care.
Yeah,
but it was good.
Yeah,
I was just glad not to see the Patriots in it.
They were both 15-4, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
I saw that somewhere.
That would probably be good.
It's pretty evenly matched.
I think so.
Both record and on the field. Seemed like it was a good game for a Super Bowl, which typically, one way or the other.
Yeah,
I guess.
I think it's interesting too, because I'm going to try to go to the XFL opening game.
Cool.
Sunday. So we're going to see. We got RC Kuhn coming up though.
Yeah, that's a newly announced guest coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, that he was
RC Kuhn, who we've been after for a while
since we started.
Yeah, since we started, and wasn't feeling up for it necessarily. I think he may have needed a little convincing.
Yeah, I probably didn't know
but
we
wasn't
were
quite
doing.
sure what we were doing. Maybe, but now has seemed to come around thanks to Sherry Watson for talking to him and maybe introducing him more comfortably as to what we were going for.
Yeah.
And he's agreed to come in on Sunday, so we'll have about an hour's worth of RC Kuhn coming up.
Yeah,
which should be good. And for those of you who don't know who RC Kuhn is, he was the Grandmaster of the parade last summer at the picnic. Was in the picnic.
That is correct.
A Leonardite, lifelong, I think.
I believe so. Yeah.
Cowboy. I think he had a barbecue of some sort.
Rode a horse in the parade for years up until he was like 90.
Yeah, he's a cowboy, like a legit cowboy, from what I understand. I've never met him, so I'm interested to talk to him. And was he 96? 96 years old.
Yes.
7 years old.
Yeah, about to turn. We have a little bit of other news too.
What's that?
Well, we submitted for the for the hometown takeover.
Yeah,
you put together a video.
Video's all put together and it's submitted. I called the establishment, the casting company, to make sure it went through correctly, because you know how that stuff goes.
Sure.
And they said they had it. She told me the town, and it's all submitted.
Well, and it's interesting because since you uploaded that, we've got over 90 shares. A while ago, we looked at the video. It had 328 views, and I just pulled it up again 10 minutes later. It's got 461 views.
Whoa.
So people are seeing it.
Well, that's good.
I like it.
I don't know if it relies on sharing and stuff, but sharing is always good.
Yeah.
To get attention.
I think it's important. Maybe we can ask at this point too. Like, we're going to kind of lean into the YouTube channel a little bit here coming up, and so if you folks that are sharing it and are watching it, just hit subscribe on that. That helps us out a lot. It's
you
kind
really
of
have to go to your YouTube app, I think, and have to be logged in.
You have to be logged
subscribe.
in.
That's the problem most people probably find with subscribing to YouTube pages, but that's the way to do it. Is if you go to your YouTube and just sign into it, and then click on the 12 siren, I think is what the actual YouTube page is.
And if you're worried that you don't have a YouTube account, it is your Gmail credentials.
Yeah, that's right. They all merged.
Yeah, it's a Google.
It all messed me up when was it Yahoo or Google bought YouTube.
Google bought YouTube.
And then all of a sudden I had a Gmail email from my YouTube handle.
Yep.
And I didn't make it.
Yeah.
It just showed up somewhere.
They gifted it to you.
And then all of a sudden I don't know how to log into my regular email.
Yeah.
Or my YouTube.
Yeah. I know. Technology's hard.
YouTube really throws me a curve. But if you are logged into it, go ahead and subscribe to it, and then you will get any videos we post in the future. included in some of those videos will be live videos of the podcast itself.
Yeah, and we've got some ideas for some other stuff, I think, right? I mean, we're gonna start expanding that channel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can watch the podcast and you can see the other footage that we might be producing.
And who knows where that'll go.
Could be anything.
Yeah. So that's fun. Almost 500 shares. That was uploaded today. Or 500 views. We like that.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I hope it does well for the town. I hope.
Yes, we did a little some footage around town, and I had asked people on my Facebook to just send me little clips of them going welcome, and then welcome to Leonard, and I put it all together and submitted it in the fashion that the show wanted to, and hopefully we get considered.
Yeah, I hope so. I think it could be great.
A lot of towns apparently have put in for it. So
I can imagine.
You never know.
Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah.
What else we got? So we talked about Super Bowl. We talked about hometown takeover, makeover, whatever it is. XFL.
Oh man, I'm drawing a blank.
Well, we don't have our third person here.
I know.
It's throwing us off.
Yeah.
You know.
11 minutes. Do we stop at 11 minutes?
We can. You know, the great thing about podcasts is we can do 11 minutes or an hour in 11 minutes.
That's true.
Or a day in 11 minutes. Maybe we should do that one time.
That's true. I did. I say I did. My wife did buy some 311 and Incubus tickets for July something.
I think maybe me and Ashley might go to that with y'all because
a lot of fun.
I've never seen either of those live, and both of those are in my top 10 bands.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's great.
Definitely 311.
311 just announced they're doing this their 30th year or something like that. They're doing all 50 states.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're playing every state.
We should go follow them to
Anchorage.
like Alaska.
I told Gev, I was like, we're going to Anchorage.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think it's August 6th.
I wonder where in Montana they're playing.
June. Montana. I thought about like North Dakota.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Where's the weirdest place we can go to?
The best chance of getting a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Last
people
minute.
in North Dakota are like, who's 311?
3 what?
Yeah. That's a dumb name for a band. What are they, new?
Yeah. Must be new. Yeah. Omaha, actually, is where I would like to see it.
Well, yeah.
Being
it's their hometown.
Right? Hometown, yeah.
I mean, I imagine they must sell out shows there, right? When they
play. Yeah. I think they've got like their own little venue or something.
That's cool.
Like the Hive is what they call it.
Oh.
Yeah, studios or venue, one of the two.
I wonder where they're playing in like Mississippi.
You know, I don't know.
311 plays Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Jackson,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, or Biloxi.
Tuscaloosa, maybe a college town.
Or maybe what's the gambling? Not Biloxi, but the the big gambling thing it's second to Vegas.
Atlantic City?
No, that's Jersey.
Ooh, I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Biloxi, Mississippi.
No, it's northern Mississippi. It's
Ooh.
I gotta look it up.
Yeah, go. You have the internet.
It starts with a T, I think. I keep wanting to say
like on the Tennessee border.
I keep saying I keep wanting to say Tuscaloosa, but that's Alabama.
Go ahead and say it.
Tuscaloosa. Tunica.
Tunica.
I didn't even look it up.
That's the second Vegas?
Yeah, it's like the biggest gambling destination, second to Vegas.
No way.
It was when I heard that stat. Now I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me look at that.
Based on what? And what's the criteria there?
I don't know. I think I saw it in Ocean's 11 or something.
Maxim magazine.
Yeah. Tunica.
Maxim quick stats or something.
Mississippi. Wikipedia. Yeah, Tunica though. Man, but yeah, I doubt they'd play there. Really, what I've heard is the only reason for that place to exist is the casinos. Like, there's like some condos there for the casino workers to live, and that's it. Let's see here, casino economy.
I would think Atlantic City is next to Vegas.
Yeah,
Hands
I would
down,
think.
In America, anyway.
I'm going to have to look at this when I have time. We're going to follow up on that because I threw that out there with some confidence, and now I feel weird about it.
Yeah, sorry. Did I call you out?
No, that's okay.
No, you threw it out there.
That's why we have each other.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I will say you missed a fun game night the other night.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Jason's family, my family, Daniel Sutta's family, we got together, we played a game. We played a game called What Do You Meme? And you make your own memes, and it is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is also
How do you make a meme?
Well, they have they have pictures, right? The standard the mainstream or meme stream, if you would, culture.
Okay.
So like Bad Luck Brian, whatever.
Yep.
And you have a deck of cards. Each person has like 7 cards, and the person draws the meme card and puts it up on like an easel, a stand, and then you look at your cards and see what goes with that picture. And then there's a person that picks the funniest, right? So
Cool.
anyway, it was great. There was another game we played. I can't remember. We didn't play it for very long because you could lose friendships over it.
Yeah.
Like it was very like mean. Everybody's kind of like looking around at each other. It's like, who doesn't smell very good or whatever. And you're like, my gosh, I don't want to call them out in front of their family here. Like it's we didn't play that very long. We're like, man, I like being married.
Right.
So
Sleeping in your own bed.
yeah,
Do you watch Jimmy Kimmel? Or sorry, Jimmy Fallon?
The closest I watch to anything like that is the clips that come up on Facebook.
Okay. I saw an episode last night with Claire Danes, Lil Wayne, and another person, I think.
Man, that's like
I can't remember who it was.
Was it the 90s episode?
Yeah, and Jimmy Fallon. So the two, Claire Danes, Lil Wayne are on a team, and they play Pictionary with an Oculus glass, with a hand wand that you can draw things in 3-dimensional space, and it shows up on a TV.
Wow. Yeah.
So they're drawing a Taco Bell, and you can see. I mean, but if they turn, then it's their view of what they drew.
Right.
So you kind of have to stay in one, and facing forward and draw. But bizarre. Yeah, it was really cool.
I'm telling you, man, I'm a big fan of the Oculus.
I like how it played into a game like that. Like that's an old, what was it? Win, lose, or draw.
Yeah. With,
Pictionary or something like that.
The dude from Growing Pains, right? The dad. He was the the host.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Robin. No.
Yeah.
Thick.
Yeah.
Alan Thick.
Alan Thick. Yeah.
Man, I watched a bunch of that on the plane going to Hong Kong.
What?
Like 5 episodes of it.
Really?
I loved it. Yeah.
Like new episodes or
no, old. Yeah, there was it was an option on it. No, I watched them all.
Jeopardy
just took me right back to like being a kid and like waiting for dinner or something. Get cooked and you're watching
Sick Days.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeopardy, knowing that's your favorite game show.
Yeah.
Take that aside. What else did you like?
What's that?
Game shows.
Oh, game shows. I liked one game. You're probably not going to know this, but Stump the Schwab.
I would have to hit the fancy button there. I don't know it.
It was an ESPN game.
Okay.
And the Schwab was a know-it-all sports guy who was a stat analyst for ESPN, and he knew everything about sports.
Is that like Eddie Trunk, or what his name on that metal show, Stump the Trunk or whatever?
Yep,
he
very
was a
similar.
know-it-all about metal.
Yep, very similar. So they would have a category like most top 20 all-star appearances, we'll say.
Okay.
And then him and 2 other guys go pick guys one by one off of a list of 40, and you get down to like.
Yeah.
You get down to 30 guys, and you're like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's still rattling them off.
That's crazy.
And the other 2 guys just have to do it. Well, I mean, they do it the same amount. But
sure.
Stump the Schwab was a weird one, but not traditional game show. Price is Right. That's my game.
Price is Right was great.
Yep.
That comforted me through a lot of flu.
That was a good sick day show.
And fake sick days.
Yeah, Christmas.
Like, yeah.
Christmas holidays, bowl of cereal.
Yes. Skinny Mike, Bob Barker with the skinny mic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He holds it down low.
Yeah.
Very weird.
It's long. It's like 18 inches long, and he just holds it.
He always holds it like with his hands like that. And guys, y'all can't see that.
Yeah.
But down low, and it's all
like by his navel.
Yeah.
He still talks to it. Yeah.
Does Drew Carey still do that?
I think so, yeah.
Use the same one?
I was speaking of game shows, I was a big fan of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yes, very
Both
good.
the British version and the Drew Carey version.
I'm not as familiar with the English version, but...
it was kind of the same thing because they had a lot of the same actor crossovers. It was just a British host and a and Drew Carey host, but
Gotcha.
like Colin and Ryan and all those guys,
Those guys are great.
they were talk about improv comedy. They
Colin
had
and
it.
Ryan are two of the best.
They are, and I hate to say it, but Wayne Brady was great on
Yeah.
that. Now,
Yeah.
you know, he kind of blew up or whatever.
He's a bit much
yeah, but
sometimes.
on that he was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew Carey show was good too.
Oh, I
Did you
love
watch
the
it?
Drew Carey show. Yeah,
That was a great show.
Buzz Beers,
Yeah.
whatever, caffeine
Yeah.
and beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mimi, she had
Yep, Mimi
all the
was great.
makeup.
Craig Ferguson came from there.
Yeah,
He was
Craig Ferguson
he was he was the boss
on it.
later to go on and do the Late Show before what's his name, Stephen Colbert.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Stephen.
call him Colbert now because it's ironic
Well, Stephen.
because he's become a Colbert.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
he was way better when he was on what was it? The Comedy Central show. You know, that Trevor
he was
Noah
on,
does
no, he's
now.
on Daily Show.
Daily Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
With
he
Jon
was
Stewart.
better during
I
the
loved him
Daily
on
Show.
that.
Yeah, well, because he played a minor part, and he was always very deadpan, and he was
Yeah.
in character.
Yeah,
Turns
I love
out
that
he's a
character.
jerk.
Honestly, I love that character.
Absolutely. Turns out
Yeah.
he's just kind of a politicized jerk now.
Yeah.
You know. So
Yeah, I remember his stuff. I thinking some of his stuff was the funniest stuff that was out there at the time.
absolutely.
He was really good.
Yeah, Craig Ferguson, man. He had his own late night for a while, right?
Yes, he was
Like
Late
super
Late
late,
Show
yeah.
instead of whoever they have now. And do you remember who it was before that? Late Show. Craig Kilburn.
Yeah. Well, didn't
He
Craig
was
Kilborn
greatness.
do the Daily Show as well? Before Jon Stewart?
Did he?
I think so. I think he left the Daily Show to go do the Late Late Show.
I only knew the Daily Show to be Jon Stewart.
Yeah, no, Craig Kilborn did it before.
No way. I need you to check that because I'd never heard of Craig Kilborn until that show.
Yeah, I'm almost positive.
I didn't have cable growing up, so that could be part of it.
Yeah, so let's see here.
Craig Kilborn, but he faded, man. He just went away.
Yeah, Sports Center, The Daily Show, the
Sports Center, I knew.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sports Center, The Daily Show, The Late Late Show with Craig.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, you know
Wow.
what was also awesome.
Didn't
back
he
in
play
the day?
basketball for like the Timberwolves or something?
I have his Wikipedia pulled
Yeah,
up. So,
I think he did.
Uh,
I think he has some relation to basketball there.
let me see here. Yes, Kilburn was taller than his peers from an early age, standing out on the playground and then the basketball court as he got older. In the 9th grade, he was an all-star basketball team in Minneapolis,
Yeah,
Hastings
there
High
you go.
School, and then he played basketball for Montana State University.
Close.
Yeah,
Minneapolis.
that's pretty close. Yeah,
yeah.
Um,
That dude was really funny.
He was. You know who else was great? Talk Soup with Joel McHale.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
guy was funny back in the
Talk Soup was good.
Yeah, that was, Daniel Tosh doing Tosh.0 gives a lot of crap to Rob Dyrdek on
Yeah.
whatever. And I'm like, well, hold on now.
Is that recent that he does that, or is that just
No,
like
that
over
was-
the years?
It was when, what's it called? Ridiculousness
Yeah.
or whatever.
When it came out?
When it came out, he was like, oh, not doing an
I've-
original idea. And I'm like,
I've
You
heard
were
Rob
doing
Dyrdek, talk about Tosh criticizing it.
yeah. But Tosh shouldn't because he's doing Talk Soup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
not
the
a,
same
it's not an
thing.
original
Yeah.
format. His
No.
take on it is phenomenal.
Oh, it is. I
and
haven't watched
the Web
any of the new
Redemptions and
though.
stuff like that's a different take on it.
Yeah,
Which Ridiculous doesn't do that.
not like
They
that.
just show.
Funny videos.
It's America's Funniest Videos. Come
Yeah.
on, guys.
Yeah. I haven't watched Tosh.0 in several years, but those first like 3 or 4 or 5 seasons were solid.
I watched every one of them. I was religious.
Oh,
watcher.
yeah.
Probably 5 seasons into it.
I mean, were we living together when that came on?
I don't think so. I think it was a few years after, or a couple years
Man,
after.
it was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny.
I think I was living in Louisville.
Yeah.
Andy Milanakis is when we lived together.
Yeah. That was funny too.
And Beavis and Butthead late night, maybe Pee Wee.
Dude, the second
That's when it was coming on MTV2 or something.
iteration of Beavis and Butthead when they came on,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of like, I wonder how this is going to be. The first episode got me.
Yep.
It was good, man. I miss those shows.
Mike Judge is great.
He is. He really is. I used to like Seth MacFarlane a lot too, but he's also gotten very politicized, and I always have to hear about his political views, and
Yeah.
whatever. I'm tired of that.
Yep.
But well,
We made it 25 minutes.
I'd say that was a good go without the without the third.
We just took off there after about 10 minutes, though.
Yeah.
You realize that? We just went 10 more minutes.
It's like a date where like it's awkward at first, but then you get to know each other and you know,
had a beer.
Had a beer, maybe some whiskey. So, all right. Well, thanks for suffering through that, everybody.
Yep, 903 Broadband is bringing you this show. We upload it here through our Wi-Fi. They are the local Leonard, Texas internet and Wi-Fi providers around here. You need some Wi-Fi internet. You need to get on there and look at your bank statement. You need to get on there and check your Facebook. Call 903 Broadband.
Yeah, can I say something about that?
Yeah, do it.
I was having a little bit of performance degradation the other day, so I called them up.
Yeah.
And it turns out it wasn't them, it was me. But they were very, very quick to help and point me in the right direction. Turns out I need one of them rigs you got over there, those kind of
the
routers.
Orbi.
Yeah,
yeah. I got the Orbi per their suggestion on the aftermarket router, and that's really where it's at.
Yeah.
Sometimes with the Wi-Fi providing and internet providing like they do, it really depends on the equipment you're working with, and that Orbi is a beast.
I bought some, budget router whenever I bought mine, and the guy was like, "Well, let me take a look at your account." And he was like, "Well, you have like 27 items connected to it, you know, and what kind of router do you have?" I told him. He's like, "That's only made for like 800 square feet. My house is bigger than that." And it's like, okay,
most people would probably need a really, really heavy duty,
especially
router.
now.
I do here with the space. Like space is the big issue.
Space, and now everything connects. Your phone, your Xbox, your Nintendo Switch, your TVs, whatever.
Yep. So 903 Broadband.
So go buy it.
Give them a holler. Go get set up.
Can I say it instead of Jason?
Yeah.
Can you give me some Dallas?